all the time, and I didn't want to believe it was real. So what I did was I plugged it into Chat GBT, and I said, "What is this?" Because I thought this could have been AI or just manufactured. Turns out it's actually a real picture of a real craft. Per Chat GBT, this is an image of a Boeing YAL TAC-1 airborne laser test bed, an ABL, a modified Boeing 747 aircraft equipped with high-energy chemical laser. The large rainbow-colored dome at the nose of the plane houses a turret containing the laser's optical system. The aircraft was developed by the U.S. Air Force for missile defense purposes, designed to detect and destroy ballistic missiles during their boot phase. So that's what it was designed to do. So what is it doing now? It doesn't seem to be discontinued. It seems like it's been putting in overtime. The program, however, was canceled in 2011 due to high costs and operational challenges. This image appears to capture the unique and futuristic appearance of the aircraft during its operational or testing phase. How many of us didn't even know this damn thing existed? How many of us don't know why it exists? They tell you to shoot down missiles. They don't got these in the Ukraine because the Russians' missiles aren't being shot down. Definitely not shooting down the Orishnikov. So what good does it do? It seems like it's been repurposed for something else. When you look at the destruction in Maui, it's not natural. It's not caused by just, random brush fires sweeping through a town. When you look at Pacific Palisades, when you look at, right now going over in what part of that of Easton, there's different parts of California that are being destroyed. If you look at Altadena, that's city. That's not a brush fire. The trees are still there lit. There's something literally just zapping through these areas, igniting everything, but we can't see it. Excuse me. Lasers work on different light spectrums. It's not going to come out green or blue like a lightsaber when it comes out on Star Wars. A lot of this is going to be invisible, and if you don't have an infrared camera, you won't see them. Or it'll be so quick you would miss it with the human eye. We're only capable of seeing so much. There's only a narrow band of the light spectrum that the human eye can see anyway. If something like this is flying overhead and you don't know it, you're fucked. Or were there drones, miniature versions of this? They said there were drones the size of minivans, right? Flying over all these different areas. In California, barely 2 weeks ago, there were reports of drones the size of cars floating and flying all around. However, they meet FAA guidelines because they had the lights on them. So obviously they're being controlled by humans. What's up for debate is the power source of how these drones are able to stay in the air for so long, being with that size and that much weight. They're actually saying that the energy source is one that is not publicly known. It's not battery and it's not gas. So how are you powering these vehicles at night? That's up for debate too. But if they have miniature versions of this machine right here, then they could be starting fires with drones in remote locations, and you wouldn't know the wiser. Especially now with all the cloud and smoke coverage. I mean, there's no way for you to know. It's a shame. And literally people are arguing me, trying to say they're mad at me for saying that the looters are coming. But I'm not saying it. Your government is. The National Guard mobilizing on PCH Highway for traffic control and looters patrol. I'm sorry, Rico. What do you mean, looter patrol? Somebody on Facebook just told me that I'm dead wrong for talking about looters. I'm dead wrong for even mentioning looters. I shouldn't be talking about them. But obviously, it's not just me. It's the local government. They're not there to stop the fires. They're there to stop a certain demographic in society who are now hunting and breaking in and terrorizing people who've already lost everything. Look at this. Look at what they're saying is happening right now.
Looters have already been arrested in just the past few days, forcing Los Angeles to take security measures, including National Guard support and a curfew in specific areas. But some residents aren't waiting for help and turning to a private security company. Sean Bent is the founder of NAS Security Company, and he joins me now. Sean, the lengths that some people are going to loot is staggering. What are you seeing right
now? Good morning. What we see is people trying to improvise to get in, wearing uniforms of fire marshals and uniform of security companies.
So, so I'm wrong, right? Because I said beware of the clever looter. This man is telling you he's from a security company and he has an accent, so you got to trust him. He says they're wearing utility uniforms and dressed up as fire department people. I was just watching something on YouTube in Texas where somebody was dressed up pretending to be a maintenance person from a gas company. They got into the house and they robbed and killed the people that were in there.